Hi guys, so for the longest time, I have always shot with three lights. Okay, so I have a standard setup, a key light, a fill light on the same side, and a headlight at the back, and a view flat on the other side. But recently, I have tried to move away from that, moving up to something a little more simple, like we used to do in the olden days when we didn't have enough gear, shooting with one light. And I found that I've gotten really interesting results without overcomplicating things. So I thought I'll share that with you guys and show you guys how I create with one light. So today I'm photographing a very good friend of mine, Labake, and we're just going with a simple one light setup on this backdrop. So it's going to be resting here, nothing too crazy, and hopefully I'll show you guys how to create some interesting images using just one light. Towards the end, I might spice things up a little bit and add a second light, but for the majority part of the shoot, we are going to be trying out one light. So can't wait to get into it. See you guys. Cheers. Okay, so we're starting with a simple basic setup, and what we have here is this massive impact modifier, and it's just to camera right. It's a bit feathered, so it starts, the space between it and our subject here. It's just going to blast light this way. We're not pointing directly at her, and the reason we're doing that is because we do not want to have less light on the background, basically. So this way, we have some light hit her, but not as much light hits the backdrop, so she can pop, right? So most of the light is going to go this way anyways, but we have a white drapes here that are going to bounce some of it back, and we'll get some feel. So that's the first setup. It's very basic, but just the main point is the fact that we're not pointing this directly at her. It's feathered and pointing out. Okay, so I'm just going to do something real quick. So this is exactly what we were doing before, where we turn the lights slightly off, right? I don't know if you can see. So right now it's feathered, it's not facing the backdrop, it's not facing her directly, and we've seen the results. So we'll compare those results to when we point it like this, when we point it like that to kind of face her more directly. So as you can see from the two results, you notice that the images where we are feathering the light a lot is a lot more, I don't know what to use, but it's better because obviously she's lit and the background is not as lit. So that always looks better than when your subject and the background are both evenly lit, if that makes sense. So we'll just do one or two more setups where we'll play around with one light and see how we can get even more interesting results. So for this second look, what we're going to do is I do something where I kind of move my light to behind my subject. You know what? Let me show you guys. So I'm going to move this guy somewhere here. Okay, so now Labake, for this, I need you to turn your face this way and your body more, and then good, not too much here. Your face most importantly, and then you're looking like here. Okay, good, so that's perfect. Okay, I'm just going to just perfect. So what we're starting to get with these results is it's kind of like an exaggerated version of what we did earlier. In this time around, we're pointing the light even further away from the backdrop. We're not catching the entirety of her face, we're just kind of like lighting like just half of her face. So this only works if she's facing that way. The moment she faces directly to me or faces the other way, it doesn't work. So that's exactly how you create these kind of images. If you are getting too much shadow on the side, you can then add a fill or add a card. So Wendy, can you add that? Just add this to this side for me. Wendy, you don't mind featuring our YouTube video, do you? You're not collecting money from us. All right, so go closer, 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 and then raise it. Okay, perfect. So that's the difference between when there's a fill. Lawake, can you turn your face even further more? And there's no fill. Right? Good. So if you want your fill to be more, you can take your lights even closer. So take the fill closer. The closer you bring the fill, the more the fill you get. And you can take it out now. Completely. All right, good. All right, so just spice things up and let's round things off. We are going to add one more light. I know this video I talked about just one light, but let's add a third light. So this time I'm going to add my Godox AD100 Pro. And I'm just going to add it to the background here. It is currently gridded and it is gelled with a CTO orange warm gel. And we're just going to point at the background. The reason we're doing this is just to add another level of dynamism to the pictures that we're trying to get. So I'm just going to add it to the background there and let it fire up. So you can still look this way and create some more beautiful images with the exact same setup. Okay. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little session of how to use one light, even though we added one extra light. Sometimes it's good to cheat. Hope you guys enjoyed the session, enjoyed the images, you learned a thing or two. If you're going to try this out, let me know. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. 2025, I'm bringing you more and more videos. Hope you loved it. Can't wait to see you next one. Okay.